I came to work with the PRCS as a volunteer who gets some allowance. I can't volunteer without allowance. In January 1981 in Beirut. So I was working in the camps there, and I began to be involved with 3 orphans who lost families in the conflict situation, and they were children of PRCS who were basically living in a hospital without people who knew how to work with them. So they've become my anchors, actually. I'm one who always says I don't like anchors in my life, and I suddenly got 3. But of course, at that time there was the Israeli invasion in Lebanon, followed by the massacre, and we were more or less involved. We were at gunpoint at one point during the massacre, and then after things quietened down, they were getting rid of whoever was in charge, I don't know, the foreign volunteers, and they had to leave because they could not get a visa unless they had a work permit. But I actually had a legal work permit that PRCS had for me, so things had to be a little bit more complicated for me. So I was locked up for a day, and then I was with the embassy, but I had to be out in 3 days. So I was expelled. They tell me if you're deported, the people deporting you pay for the plane. If you're expelled, you have to go, but you have to pay for yourself. So the PRCS were keen for me to continue, and they asked me to come to Cairo to meet with Dr. Fatih, and I had the choice between Cairo and Damascus, and it was Cairo. So it took about a year to bring 2 of the 3 children from Lebanon. The PRCS wanted them with me to work on their development and to give them a home, basically. And the other boy, he had been, as a baby, taken from Lebanon to Syria, and then we got him across. He came the year later. And then we developed a big centre in Khan Yunis, and we started a training program. And then in end of 95, we came here, and we started the training program, which is now an accredited university college, and the centre here, and then quite soonly after that, the open studio beside the centre here.